to a new edition of Commonwealth Voices. I'm Florence Singh and I'm here today with Kaisha Ince, who has recently completed a project on behalf of the Commonwealth in Grenada. Thank you for being here, Kaisha.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
Could you please start by giving us a brief recap of your project, including key objectives and the timescale?
The government in 2009, recognizing that certain agreements had been entered into which resulted in significant contractual and financial losses to the government, they realized that they needed someone with particular specialist expertise in commercial matters which would allow them to enter into agreements in the correct manner and also to develop negotiation capacity, which was something that they just did not have. What my role was essentially to deliver was to ensure that the government's interests were prioritized and protected, and so that the losses that they had experienced in the past, this would not happen going forward.
And what would you say were the main outcomes and achievements of this project?
Ministers engage with myself whenever investment and developmental proposals are received, that there is now a policy directive in place that all contracts, all commercial contracts, any sort of proposals, investment proposals, developmental project proposals, they must now be referred to the Attorney General's office for vetting and approval, which was something that had not existed in the past. In fact, the government has implemented a number of policy directives, policy recommendations that I have made, and they have actually been implemented, and this has been communicated to all government departments. The government is actually now able to realize, after a very long time, being able to put this legislation in place, and there is a recognition by the government that there needs to be more emphasis on systemic re-engineering of the public finance management system.
And you spoke of governments and legislation there, but how does this project affect the person on the street?
What we have tried to do is factor into those investment arrangements job creation, job retention, and job creation. Now, Grenada has significant high unemployment rates. We're talking about a population of roughly 100,000 people. 60,000 persons make up the workforce, and unemployment is round about, it was at 40% back in 2012. There has been a reduction, small reduction, but for Grenada, any sort of job creation opportunities, that is it has a huge impact, the man in the street, and of course for the economy of Grenada.
So I was wondering what you think about the work that the Commonwealth is doing to support these small island states.
Well, the Commonwealth is doing a lot of work. Certainly within the region, within the Caribbean, the Commonwealth has and is continuing to do a lot of work to basically assist small island states that are struggling and having to face the challenges of the downturn in the global economy. Small island states are pretty vulnerable. They're vulnerable financially, and they're also vulnerable, in this case, particularly in Grenada, to the climate, hurricanes and that sort of thing. And the Commonwealth Secretariat is doing more than speaking. They are doing by actions, by the very fact that they have someone like me embedded within the government, providing day-to-day advice and support. And it's not just in Grenada that they're doing this. They're doing this all over the Commonwealth, in countries that really require assistance because they have limited resources available to them.